How are y'all doing today? Welcome back. How y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling blessed? Y'all feeling wonderful? I feel good. I'm happy to be alive right now. I am so happy to be alive. Um, I just gotta thank the man upstairs. I gotta thank the man up above for, you know, giving me this wonderful brain I have and giving me, these charming looks I have and everything that I have. I'm not always in the best positions, but I'm grateful for the positions and the experiences that I've had. Um, it's wonderful. Like whether it's my family experiences or whether it's like experiences with women or experiences with like work or experiences with whatever it is. Um, you know, it's just wonderful. You know, it's wonderful. Um, you know, and I come on this platform to if your day is just not feeling right, I want to help you make it better. I do. Look at me right here. Look at me. Look at me. I want to help you through your day. If you're feeling like every day is just getting worse or just getting tough to deal with, at least let me help you through this day. This day right here. Please. Cause you know, if I can, I can't always help everybody because not everybody's gonna understand where I'm coming from or relate to where I'm coming from. But I want to help the people that do. And if I can help, at least one person, then I feel like I'm doing something, you know. Um, I want you to understand that you're blessed. You are blessed. You know, I love all of you. And just know that the people that are giving you a tough time, or the people that are making things difficult for you, or people that are giving you negative energy, please just cut them off, please. Because at the end of the day, you are a manifestation of the 5 to 6 people that are in your life the most. And if you have people like that have low energy around you that are in your life, then you're gonna have low energy just like them. So I want you to look at this and understand that you're not alone, and understand that there's people out here that do care about you and that do appreciate you, and that you know you are a person of value, and just understand that, like, it's real. It's real. Just appreciate the moments that you have, because more times than not we use our energy to um keep the mental gymnastics that's going on in our head to keep us from being who we really are. We use that to cope with how people treat us, and to cope with not cope with, will it be the opposite, to not deal with the traumas that we've had in our lives, or that we may have in our lives right now, with that we've had in our lives, and that we may not, and that we may have in our lives right now. And just know that whatever trauma you're going through, you can find a way to get through it. And just know that whatever you've been through, your experiences, that is not who you are. That is not who you are. That's just what you've went through. That doesn't mean that that's who the person that you are. Just know that people around you, if they really want better, they will do better. And if they want better for you, they will find ways to help you through it. But they're not gonna, obviously they're not gonna do it for you, because you need to find a way to work that out yourself. But just know that there's people there, that people around you that love and support you, even though it's hard for you to find that. There's somebody there that loves and supports you, and that, you know, appreciates you. But you just gotta open your eyes to see it. And with that, this is a long thing that I did here, but further ado, I'm gonna get into my poem. Keep your energy in check. Avoid being an emotional wreck. Avoid doing things just for sex. You'll have low value women coming. Thank you. Next. I love me some women, but I move based on the experiences I've been in. You gotta focus on the man up above, because there's a lot of people who will do and allow things to happen to them for love. Whew. This is a tough one right here, because this is something I've experienced myself, and I really do hope y'all enjoyed this one. And I hope y'all enjoyed my intro. It's longer than normal, but you know, I had to go in on this. But this is something I've experienced myself. Um, what you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. Sometimes you gotta give up. Sometimes you do gotta give up. Because if you're in an experience um where they show you their true character, and they show you that they're really not, that they really may not care about you as much as you think they do, then that's really a sign for you to just move on and go to the next. Because you don't want to waste your energy on somebody that don't like you, that don't want you. What's the point of that? You're not going to get anything out of it but wasted time and emotional heartbreak. So if there's people that, or if there's certain, like for guys, if there's certain girls that you're interested in, and you start to, you know, get feelings too quickly without really getting to know them, it becomes a tough situation, because you know, they haven't really showed you what they really want out of you yet. And you're assuming, based on your mind, based on the way that you're thinking in your head, that they're thinking the same way, which they're not. They're not. They're not thinking the same way. They may be sometimes they could be thinking like you, but not exactly like you. But sometimes they could be thinking along those lines. But it don't happen enough like that. So you have to be thinking from both sides, just as they have to think from both sides. You got to think that some of them don't necessarily want what you want. If they do, then, you know, they'll make it more clear that that's what they want. And, you know, if they don't, then they'll probably lead you on. They'll probably have you going, you know, they'll probably make you wait longer. They'll probably have you thinking that, you know, I'm not like these other girls, when they could be probably like some other girls that you know, but they just don't want to admit that they are, because the way that you look at them. And if you knew what they really were, then you probably wouldn't even be looking at them at all. So I think the point the thing is that you have to kind of filter out um you have to filter out the way that you talk to them and the way that they talk to you. There's certain things that you can't allow them to say or do. So you really gotta understand that um, there's a certain there's certain intentions that they may hide or that they may show, either one, um, based on how you react to them or how you respond to them, how you what you allow them to do. And you know, it's not easy to detect like the type of person that they are based on, you know, just listening. I mean, it is based on your experiences and based on like, you know, you have to have a certain amount of experience to know to understand who they are. Um, you know, if you've dated a few people, um, then I mean you have more experience than, you know, certain dudes. But if you haven't dated anybody, then you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know this. You're not gonna know that you know their nature, um, without them really doing anything, without them really knowing that they're doing it. You're not really gonna know their nature per se. Because they might fight some of their nature and then at some point let it shine through. So, you know, you have to be careful with the type of women you allow in your life. And women, I mean, not women, let me not say it like that. And the women, you have to be careful with with the type of dude that you allow in your life. I mean, I really can't speak for women because obviously, you know, I'm a man, but um, you know, I'm in a family full, and I'm talking full black women that have these experiences, the type of dudes that they bring around, um, and what they look for, and you know what they look for in a man, um, and it's not always based on the stereotype like, um, you know, they look for a hood dude or you know a tall dude, athlete or whatever it is. Some of them do, obviously. And do you really want those women though? Because they're the type that's really gonna just they're really going they're like Frogger. They're just gonna bounce, go to the next one. Anytime they see somebody with more, they're gonna go to that one, and then more, go to that one. But do you really want that person in your life? Probably not. Well, not probably. Definitely not. Definitely not. Because best believe they're gonna do the same thing to you. They're gonna do the same thing to you. So realize that and know, you know, if you want somebody that really wants you for you and that is really, you know, that's a dime piece inside and out, just know that these are things that you have to look out for. So, there was something I was gonna say, I forgot. What was, I will say this. There were times when I was overlooked by certain black women, but I feel like that was a good thing because the type of black women that overlooked me were the type that I really didn't want in my life anyways. Like, I was raised around those type of women. You know, I went to school with those type of women, and I seen the way that they would act and the way that they would behave, and I was just like, I don't know if that's who I want. Obviously, I want, like, one of my preferences is a black woman, but not that type. And it's not me like just like cutting off. Well, I had one of a YouTuber I like to watch, what he calls a hood burger. Oh gosh. Dude. Um I mean, don't get me wrong, like, you know, if they have an edge to them, or if they have like they can carry, they know how to carry themselves, and they can handle themselves well, and, you know, stimulate my mind and make me laugh as I make her laugh, you know, then, you know, that's the type of woman I'm interested in. Somebody that can make me better, that can teach me things as much as I teach her things. Um and understanding that I'm not giving my guy out to I'm not giving my little guy out to everybody. Not everybody's gonna get a piece. So, you know, um it's good to find certain women that um that are like that, that will satisfy those qualifications. I'm not even that, like, as men, we're not that difficult. We're like, there's a few things that we want, but I'm not even here to, cause every woman is different. So you can't just generalize certain women, especially black women, as like they want the ball player, the athlete, the hood guy. Not all of them want that. So uh you can't like you can't generalize that. But just know that when you do go after certain girls, just know, like, get to know them. Um you don't have to be their friend like that. You don't have to be their friend, because I feel like if you're trying to be I feel like it's tough to get to when you're. It's a tough situation when you're friends with them, because, like, if it's somebody that I'm looking at, that I'm interested in, and they want to be my friend, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. And I know a lot of you guys don't want it either, because it's a waste of, I'm it feels like a waste of time, because, like, it's good to have, it's good to have friends, but, like, that you're not interested in, yes. But if it's somebody that you were interested in, that you're getting to know, and they want to be your friend, what's the point? I feel like that's a waste of time, and waste of energy. And I know that certain people would tell me that I'm wrong for thinking that way, but I really don't care, because, like, I have a certain amount of friends already, and I understand that um as a man or woman, whichever you are, that the more successful you get, and the more you start to develop yourself, the more you start to learn who you are and what you want, the less, like, friends you have in your circle, and the less friends that you actually have around you. And if they really are your friends, they will stay around regardless. If they're not, then they will just be around for the opportunity. And as soon as you supposedly change up, they're gonna switch on you, and they're not gonna be around you at all. So, I'd rather have a few real friends than have like 100, 1,000, a million fake friends. I don't want. I don't want fans. I want real friends who are going to hold me accountable and that will keep me honest with myself, and that will appreciate um the realness. Appreciate the realness as I appreciate their realness. So, I have a group of friends that I right now where this is what we do. This is what we do. We hold each other accountable, um, and we tell each other the truth, whether we like it or not. Because I found myself a few times where I've been told that, and I will admit I'm self-aware enough to know that it did kind of affect me a little bit when they told me this. But I understood where they were coming from, and I understood that they were being honest with me as I was being honest with them. Those are the type of friends I want. I don't need a bunch of you know like friends that are gonna try to string me along because they want the validation or they want the opportunity to have somebody in their space that they really don't care about. That's not what I want. So if I'm going after a girl and there's something about them that interests me, then I will give it a shot. But if they're not feeling the same way, then why waste my energy? Like, I'm just gonna move on, go after the next, and that's in my heart, cause like I don't have time to waste on just having somebody waste my energy when it could be put into something else. And I'm trying to build myself up. So if you don't want to be with me, then just say that, and we will be cool. Obviously not friends, but you know I will understand your decision, and I will move accordingly. And you will obviously move accordingly too, because hey, that's life. So you just gotta know, don't give love to everybody. Don't do that. And don't give your shovel away to everybody. Don't give your shovel away to everybody. Because a YouTuber I watch, oh man, this is his saying: I'm not gonna be digging in everyone's guts till they bust. I'm not gonna be digging in everybody's guts till they bust. Um, but if it's somebody of value to me, somebody that I'm getting to know, and it's real, then yes. Because I know what I want and what I don't want. I hope you guys know what you want and what you don't want. And if you don't, you have to, maybe it's good for you to experience these things so that you do know what you want and what you don't want. And you know that there's certain things that you just won't tolerate. And there's certain things that you just won't accept as a man or as a woman. And just focus on you. And if there's someone that you're interested in, get to know them, but you don't have to be their friend. Because I'm not trying to be nobody's friend. If I'm trying to get at them, I'm trying to get at them. If they don't want to be with me, then that's fine. We'll go the other way. That's that. I'm not trying to be a girl's friend because that's a waste of time and waste of energy. That's all I'm going to say about that. We could talk about this for a while, for a long time. For hours and hours and hours, we could talk about this. But, I hope I imparted some wisdom in you. And at the same time, you really have to experience these things yourself. I'm just talking about the experiences I've had and people that I've watched through their experiences. As well as, obviously, I just said the experiences I've had. So it hits right here. It hits too close to home for me. So just know, gotta be careful, and develop emotional intelligence, and you will be okay. I have another video tomorrow. I just put up my acapella video for today, April 9th. So go check that one out. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. Same thing. Give it a comment if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying. I'm obviously not going to change the way I'm thinking about this, but it's nice to have a conversation about it. So also, any of you new members, any new people watching this right now, I want y'all to subscribe, because I got plenty of content like this. And I got some new stuff that I'm working on with some homies of mine.
No. Oh.
Alright. See y'all later.